today I am bringing you my Project TBR Read-A-Thon TBR. I don't have a huge TBR, but Benjamin at Benjamin of Tomes created Project TBR, which is for people who want to shrink their TBRs. And next week he is hosting a Read-A-Thon from the 16th to the 22nd, which is the Monday to the Sunday, with some little girls, and I just thought it'd be really fun to join in because I've never really participated in a read-a-thon, so I thought I'd do this one because I really like the challenges as well. So, the first book I will probably end up finishing during the read-a-thon is the Lost Barakas, which is the collection of short stories in the Edge Chronicles. I am persevering with this series. I am doing all of them at once. I'm not breaking in between. So this is one of them. This won't be one of the ones that I would be counting towards one of the goals, but if it does, it's got green on the cover, which is one of the challenges. So yes, I probably will try and finish this before the read-a-thon starts, but if not, this will be getting finished on probably Monday. So on to the first books that I will definitely be starting in the read-a-thon. The challenge of reading a book with over 500 pages. I will be reading The Immortals by Paul Stewart and Chris Riddle, which is who this one's by as well. This is the final instalment in the Edge Chronicles so far. I say because there's a sequel coming out, and it's got 670-ish pages. 670 pages. So that's definitely more than 500 pages. And it's a big book, but as with all of the Edge Chronicles, there is massive illustrations, so it does kind of feel like a shorter book, and the words in this are quite big as well. So yes, I will be reading this one first, and then I will have officially finished the Edge Chronicles, and I will have completed one of the challenges for Project TBR Read-A-Thon week thing. Woo! So when I finish that, I will be moving on to a book that I view as underrated. This is also one of the challenges, is to read an underhyped book. And I'm so excited to read this book because I've wanted to read it for such a long time. I mentioned it in my February TBR, which is Monument 14 by Emmy Laybourne. And I know what some of you are thinking is that this isn't that underhyped, but I feel like in comparison to like Maze Runner, Divergent, Hunger Games, as a dystopian this gets overlooked. It's not as popular as those. And like comparatively on like Goodreads, this has like 12,000 reviews, whilst The Hunger Games has got over 1 million, I believe. So this is the one I'm really looking forward to reading. If you don't know what this is about, it's about a group of kids who get stuck in a mall as the world is ending outside. And I have had actual dreams about this situation. I am so excited to read it. So yes, this is the one I'll be getting to. The next two books are going to complete a series, so that's simultaneously a book, that's a sequel that you've been meaning to read for a while, and then completing the series because Ben kind of changed it and I got a bit confused. But yes, Unravel Me and Ignite Me by Tahira Murphy. I'm so excited to finally get to finishing this series. This is a big push to probably get both of these done. I have started Unravel Me, but I didn't get through it because I was in a bit of a slump and it wasn't what I wanted to read at that point, and it probably still isn't because I'm still feeling a bit of a high fantasy kick, but I don't have any high fantasy that I want to read yet, so I'm just going to go for Unravel Me and Ignite Me. I mean, if it's the sequel one, I've got this one that I really want to read, and then if this one can also be the green on the cover. Whee, green, there's more green, yeah. So those are the books I'm going to try and get to read for next week, and if you don't know what this series is about, I suggest you check out Shatter Me, because, spoilers, I'm not telling you anything. Nor will I tell you anything about the Edge Chronicles, because those are not the first books. So yes, these are the books I'm going to try and finish next week. These ones, okay? This is a big push. I'm not reading a book with less than 250 pages, that's one of the challenges also, but it's probably not one I'm going to be able to get to, because I've set myself quite an ambitious TBR as it is. This 600-page book could take me, 4 days to read plus. That's going to take up most of the week, let's be honest. So if I only get past The Immortals and Monument 14, I'm fine with that, because if that's all I manage, that's all I manage. But yes, those are what I'll be reading. So go check out Ben at Benjamin of Tomes. He's got loads of more information about Project TBR and the rules of the Read-A-Thon and what he's reading for the Read-A-Thon. So I will leave a link to the Read-A-Thon announcement in the description. So I will see you soon. Hashtag Project TBR. Au revoir.